everyone, it's me, Darlene, in my new favorite spot. It is noisy, it's cool, it's slightly windy, and it's raining. So I'm in love with all of that. I am recording now so it's not dark like it was. Oh my God, this breeze is so beautiful. See, I know I'm gonna love winters here. Even if it snows, I don't mind because it's nothing like Maine snow. I want to record because November is being very good to me. I'm making a face because somebody's speeding over speed bumps. I am going to do a video about the pros and cons of apartment living. Mostly pros for me. The one con is speed bumps. I don't think they're necessary because anybody who doesn't speed isn't going to speed, whether there's a speed bump or not. And people who are assholes and want to be speeding around, they're going to speed over speed bumps, like I just witnessed twice since I'm sitting here. So they just irritate me. Gotta go boop, 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 boop. Because I would drive slowly in an apartment parking lot. Anyway, okay, I am recording because I have decided that I can't really work like I want to with fabric and other things. And once I really allowed myself to realize that that's just not possible right now, I was able to chill and just, say it's okay to record extra videos because I need the income. And November and December are usually the highest paying ads for YouTube, and so far that's proving to be true. So it's a good month for me so far in that aspect. So I'm glad that I have something good, and it makes sense right now to be focusing on videos. Obviously, if I had my stuff, which I don't, I would be focusing on other things too. But I'm glad I at least have this and that it's working for me right now. And so I'm going to record. And I want to tell you about how I really feel about this move. And I really didn't know how I was going to feel. I was very worried that I would absolutely regret leaving Maine and that old house. I don't regret that, at least not at this point, but I still have it in the back of my mind that that home is there for me to return to anytime I want. Do I feel like I want to? Fuck no. Does it mean that I'm happy here? No. I was never coming here because I wanted to be here. I wanted to be near Derek and Skylar. So it's not the location, it's just the people that I'm with. Right now, it's I don't want to say it's stressful. It's stressful for me. Derek is being absolutely awesome about having his living room taken over by my mother and her bed and me there. And, he works in his office, which is his bedroom, and Skylar likes to be in her bedroom. So they're all right. I'm just the one that's stressed about, I feel like I'm just putting them out, and that I'm in their way. And, but I know I'm not. But I am very worried about my furniture and how long it's going to take to get here. And I even worry about the fact that it could be gone forever. I mean, we just never know. Things can go really wrong, and when they can, it seems to happen to me. I think I just attract the negative energy because I worry about stuff so much, and I feel like the universe is saying, hey, let's do the shitty stuff to her because she's already convinced that it's happening, so let's give it to her. I am relieved that I'm away from the stress of the house and the stress of the, getting up to the move and the actual move. Now I have a whole bunch of other stressful things, and I knew on this end it wasn't going to be easy. So I would say that my level of stress has not changed. It's just over different things. So am I feeling happy and content and, oh, I can't believe I did this, it was the best thing? No, none of that. None of that. And I'm going to say, like I said before, and like I just texted one of my brothers today, I feel like I am permanently damaged. I worry that I will never have any level of happiness again, unless it's moments like right now where I'm making myself laugh. That's pretty pathetic. I have to rely on my own humor. to get through a day. The stresses are too many to explain, or to list, I should say. I mean, obviously, the major one is my furniture. Other ones are things like my new license. I have to get insurance. And you guys know how I hate calls, I hate appointments, I hate stuff like that. I called my insurance a week ago Friday, and this is Friday, so a week ago, and she knew. I called them 2 or 3 times before I moved because I wanted to change my insurance, and she kept saying, just wait, the day you're there, do it. Well, I didn't do it the day I was here, but I called a week ago, and she said, let me call you back, I'm going to get some info for you, and she didn't call me back Friday, and I never heard from them all week, and now it's Friday. So I said, I have to call. It was on my list of things that I had to do today, and it was 3:30, and I said, it was 3:26. And then I said, shit, it's 4:26 for them. I hope they are open until 5, like people always were back in the dinosaur days. No, they close at 4:30, so I had 4 minutes, so I didn't bother. And when I do call the agent, I never get anybody, and I have to leave messages, and they never call, and then I just have to keep trying until I finally get a human. So that stresses me out, and now I have to think about it all weekend because I didn't get my that task done today on time because I'm an idiot. So stuff like that, and then I have to call my plumber again, and I have to remember that because I want to confirm with him that we're still going forward with winterizing the house. And then there's other things like, look at me, I'm clenched, trying to find insurance for myself, health insurance for moi, and a doctor, just all kinds of things I don't like. Even all the places that I still haven't changed my email address, or things that I might have had to switch to a different bank account because I had to close a checking account before I left because of possible fraud stuff that I was worried about happening. What a terrible time to have to do that because I was so busy with everything else, and so it's a lot of work when you have to do things like change a credit card number, change a mailing address, phone numbers, and a checking account, because I have a lot of things that get automatically deposited to my bank, like Google. That's a big one. That one I have. And then other things that come out of my checking account. And then I have to make sure, did I cancel all my utility things in Maine? No, I still have the electric on because I'm showing the house. I did cancel the phone, the only phone number my mother's ever had in her entire life. They got that phone in the late 50s. That was shortly before I was born. And that was really a hard thing for me to do, is to get rid of that phone number. Stuff like that bothers me. And now another thing is the stress of private pay for my mother. I thought I was, really set up with that, only to have it fall through because the person that they had for the job was took another job and wasn't able to come in during the week, during the mornings like I wanted, 4 hours per morning, all 5 weekdays, and then somebody else was going to come on weekends. And then that company, that agency, hooked me up with 2 different VA things. One I have to follow up with on my own, which I haven't done, because I'm not good at stuff like that, which is why I would love an assistant. The other one, they called me, and I spent about an hour on the phone with them going through all the stuff to have my mother be eligible. She's eligible for a certain program that will pay for about 50 hours per month for my mother's care. So that is a nice little chunk taken out of
milk.
Oh yes, whole milk gallon. Pretty please. Bye, sweetie. Come say bye. Come. And say hi. She's got a sleepover tonight.
Yeah.
I love you.
Oh, yeah.
Say hi.
Hi.
Bye, sweetie.
Bye.
Have a good time.
I will.
Okay. Bye.
Bye.
She's going to some retreat with her friend, and so it's a big deal. She's packed. She's excited. So that's nice to have that benefit, but the stuff I have to go through, it made me sick last night. And here's why. It's because it makes me realize just how much I need my stuff that is still in a warehouse. I have to have death certificates, marriage license for my mother, death certificate for my father, the DD-214, whatever that is. I tried yesterday to go online. I don't even have the power of attorney papers, nothing. I thought I brought that stuff with me, but I put the wrong box in the suitcase. And I was so miserable over it all night that I decided this morning that I'm just not doing it. I can't. I would rather wait until my stuff arrives to see if I can find that box. I can't believe it was written on the top of that box that was a box that was supposed to go into my car, because we were driving my car here for the first plan, and I did not want it going in any moving truck or the truck that I was going to be having packed. It was so important that I didn't lose that, and I can't believe that I came here without that. So I don't want to go through all the steps it's going to take to replace all those things, and I just have decided that I'd rather just either private pay the whole amount, which I'm not right now interested in doing because I'm feeling iffy about the agency, because I don't want to be paying out of pocket for stuff that can't be consistent. You know, I just want something to be easy, and nothing is. So I think since we're still here, and I do worry about help coming in, just being one more person taking up space, I think I will just wait until my stuff comes. I have to believe it's coming. I have to, but it's not yet. It's been confirmed. 2 weeks it has been in a warehouse. And when it comes, see if I can find the paperwork that I need, get set up with that veterans benefit for my mother, and then hire some help and start out that way. Maybe I'll sleep tonight with that choice. I don't know. But as for this actual move, I don't regret it, so that's a big win for me. And I also don't love it. I don't find any happiness. I'm just free from certain stresses that I wanted to get away from, and I fell into a whole bunch more stresses. So that's where I stand. I will revisit this after I'm settled in my own apartment. I don't think I'll ever be like, oh, I'm so happy I did this. I don't think I'll ever say that. I'll be satisfied in knowing it was the right choice, but I don't think there's happiness ahead. I can't imagine. I just find that life is so hard to get through that I think it's just going to continue to get hard, especially with getting older, my health, it's just gonna suck. I know people have great outlooks. I'm too logical for that. I don't see the rest of my life just being awesome, and it's downhill from here. That's all there is to it. And if anybody tells you differently, they're fucking lying to you. It's downhill. It's downhill, probably after you reach, 30. I think it's all downhill from that point. So I am happy that this step did happen. I used to be so sick at night, just how is this really going to happen? And it happened. So I'm content with that, but now I just have another big hump to go over that I don't think anybody, watching would think. I would think most people who are watching probably think, oh, she did it. Yeah, I did that, and now I have to do this. So it still sucks. It all sucks. Very, very sucky. And, all right, I'm going to stop now. I just wanted a video. I do want to tell you some things about apartment life. I have lived in apartments before, and there's good and bad about apartments. I'm absolutely 100% sure apartment life is for me because, again, I wanted to get away from the responsibilities of being a homeowner. So, But, you know, I'm just going to pick out the weird things that I don't like speed bumps. Yeah, that probably doesn't bother most people. I just find them annoying. All right, you guys, thank you so much for watching. I'll be back with more soon. Bye.